Hey, Mirna Bachun again here with another really important LinkedIn tip. I've talked about in the last couple of weeks how to kind of optimize your profile to kind of get more people, to attract more people on your LinkedIn profile, and how to get viewed more, and maybe how to end up in Google search. But there's also one really important thing that I want to cover up today, and this is called this profile strength here. A lot of people actually don't know how important this is, and basically what this profile strength here is saying is actually telling you how fully you have filled out your LinkedIn profile. And why is it important? It's important because LinkedIn actually ranks in the search here when somebody is looking for somebody. It ranks the people with whose profile strength is higher in the search. And you have 5 different levels. As far as the profile strength, you have the all-star, you have the expert, you have advanced, intermediate, and beginner. You need to go on your LinkedIn profile, you need to go here on the edit, and you will see your LinkedIn profile. Then you have to see which one are you. Are you beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, or all-star? If you're not an all-star, you want to get this profile strength to all-star, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do in order to get there. But the main reason to complete your profile is to ensure that you'll appear, as I said, in LinkedIn search results. For example, if somebody searched, for example, my last name and my profile was incomplete, here it was to either beginner or intermediate or advanced or whatever, then all the people that have an all-star here status would rank higher, and they would push me down the LinkedIn search rankings here. This is also really important, for example, if you want to try and Google your name. As I said, LinkedIn and Google really love each other. So if you don't have this profile strength to all-star, what will happen is that you can go into Google and you can search your name, but your LinkedIn profile won't end up on the first page. LinkedIn actually does the work for you by ranking you on the first page of Google search. And a lot of people just they trust LinkedIn, and when they put your name in Google search, if your LinkedIn profile comes up, they will surely look at it. Okay, that's why this profile strength is also hugely important, because if it's not to all-star, if it's not fully completed, LinkedIn is not gonna it's not gonna put your LinkedIn profile on the first page of Google. And now we're kind of talking about SEO and how to use your LinkedIn profile for SEO. Okay, so what do you need to do in order to kind of get your LinkedIn profile to an all-star status? And I'm going to show you now really quickly what it is that you need to do. First of all, you need to have a photo here. Okay, you need to have a photo, you have to have a name, and you need to have a professional headline. This is really important. The profile, if you don't have a profile photo, you won't get to all-star ever. After that, you need to have your summary filled out completely. Okay, and after that, you need to have an experience filled out. So this is also very important. In experience, you have to have at least 2 or more positions you've held, along with the description of your roles. So you need to have descriptions of your roles here. Also, one really important note, that you need to have a position that is actually present. Okay, so for example, if you're not working at this point, put in any kind of project that you're working on right now. Even if you're writing, testimonials for somebody, doesn't matter. But this you need to have at least one present role, because when you're adding a position, you're adding when you worked at this position. So if you don't have a present position, you won't be able to get to the all-star status. No one will be able to find you here in the LinkedIn search, and you won't pop out on the first page of Google search if you don't have an all-star status. So this is really important. So you need to have at least 2 positions you held, alongside with the description of your roles. And as I said, you need to have one that is present, that you're holding currently, so working there presently. This is hugely important. A lot of people actually don't know this. After that, you need to have industry and postal code filled out. Also, you need to have skills. You need to have at least 5 or more skills on your profile. You need to also add when and where you went to school. So education is also really important. And the most important thing also is that you need to have at least 50 connections. So if you don't have 50 connections, you won't get to the all-star status. Okay, so fill out all of these things. Okay, you need to have education. As I said, you need to have a profile picture, all these headlines. You need to have summary filled out. You need to have experience filled out with at least one present position, at least two with the description of your roles. After that, you need to have skills, at least 5 skills. I don't think that endorsements at this point are relevant. I think they were relevant in the past. Then you need to have education filled out, and that's all that you need to actually have at this point. So, and yeah, of course, you need to fill out your industry and postal code. Okay, so you need to have this filled out as well. Go on your LinkedIn profile, see where you rank. If you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, or an all-star. And if you're not an all-star, do all of these things that I mentioned here and go and get your profile strength to all-star. It's hugely, hugely important if you want people to actually find you.